Well, we're doing question 1 here, and then question 1.3. Excuse me. That is, in the previous video, we did question 1.1, all the questions, and the question 1.2, and then now we're going to do question 1.1.3. 1.3, the question says, given, so right here 1.3, we have given that f of x equal to square root of 2x plus 1. Now, 1.3.1 says write down the domain of f. So you want to find the domain of f. All right, so what is the domain of f? The domain of f is, excuse me, all the acceptable x values in the function, okay? The function is, as it is given, f of x, okay, it is 2x plus 1. So that not all values of x is accepted in this function. Some are not. But we need to find only the acceptable values for this function. We know that for square roots can accept only values that are positive, because negative values are not valid. Will not be real. Note that square root of a accept only values of a that are greater or equal to 0. So in other words, the domain will be those values that are greater or equal to 0 here, to x plus 1 greater or equal to 0. This means if we move the 1 over, it's going to be 2x is greater or equal to -1, or x is greater or equal to -1 over 2. So this is the domain of the function. So f of x can only accept values of x that are greater or equal to -1/2. So therefore, the domain of f is these values of x that are greater or equal to -1/2. Now, question 1.3.2 says solve for x if f of x is equal to 2x minus 1. Or if f of x is equal to 2x minus 1, let me move. We'll put here 1.3.2. We want the values of x for which f of x equal to 2x minus 1. Okay, we're looking for the values of x. Now, f of x is given by square root of 2x plus 1. Now, let's find the values of x for which it is equal to 2x minus 1. So this can be calculated if we raise both sides to the power of 2 to cancel the power of 2, okay? Because the square roots, the power of 2 will cancel the square roots over here, and then we'll have like 2x plus 1 equal to 2x minus 1 times 2x minus 1. Now we can expand this. Excuse me. This will be 2x times 2x, that makes 4x squared. 2x times -1, that makes -2x. And then -1 times 2x, that makes -2x. And -1 times -1 makes +1. Now I can move everything on, I prefer to take everything from the left-hand side, move it to the right-hand side. So we'll have like 0 equal to, because 0 left there, 4x squared minus 2x plus 1 minus 2x plus 1. So we can just write 4x squared minus 2x plus 1 minus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. We can just do that. Now let's combine like terms. Terms that end with x squared, we only have 1. So I write 4x squared there. And terms that end with x, they're like 1, 2, and then 3. All together makes -6x. And terms that ends with the constant term is just 1 and 1, so it makes 2. Now we notice that each term here is a multiple of 2. So we can simplify the equation. It's always good to simplify as you working out, okay? So we simplify by 2, simplify by 2, simplify by 2, and then this makes 2x squared minus 3x plus 1 equal to 0. Now we need to factorize this. But this time we need to be careful because there is a coefficient in front of the coefficients different than 1 in front of the x squared, okay? So in a situation like this, what we need to do, we are going to do 2 times 1, okay? 2 times 1 will make 2. Now, when I list all the factors of 2, the only 1 and 2, okay? Now, can we get, excuse me, excuse me, I think I made a mistake here. This is not negative, positive 1, but negative 1, okay? So now, the negative, positive 1 and negative 1 will cancel out. So I didn't write the right thing over here. So it was positive 1, negative 1 there. So we cross it there. So we don't have this. Okay, so far it's correct. So we divide all the whole equation by 2, and then this will make 2x squared minus 3x equal to 0. Okay, so we don't need to factorize the trinomial because of the trinomial. We can, if we need to solve for x, we can take x as a common factor. So if we take x as a common factor, and then this will be 2x minus 3 equal to 0. This means, we just split this way. This means we will do, this means that x is equal to 0 or 2x minus 3 equal to 0. And that means 2x equal to 3. That x is equal to 3 over 2. So the values of x for which f of x equal to 2x minus 1 are x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 3.5. Yes. Thank you.